Today's stream with Joda. Today's stream is going to be kind of short, I think, guys, unfortunately. Yeah, I made a bit of a blue. I've not been able to get to the supermarket to get Joda some snacks, guys. So, unfortunately, there are no carrots, no apples, no pears, nothing. Only Joda's feed today. So, Joda is going to be potentially going to be a grumpy boy with me tonight, guys. So, I reckon I may possibly be in Joda's bad books. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's still happy he's getting his feed. But yeah, definitely going to be in the bad books. I couldn't really believe when I looked in the fridge and I didn't have anything there for him. Bingo! And Jody, Jamie, welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? But look, I will say, guys, today's stream may possibly be a bit shorter, but you can rest assured I will make it up to you guys tomorrow because we are riding Joda tomorrow. I'll be giving him a little buzz around and a ride. Hello, Quinn. How are we today? Jamie, I'm not doing too bad, thank you. Still trying to resurrect my sleeping pattern, but we'll get there. We'll get there. What about you, Jamie? How are you doing today? And Matt's here. Welcome, Matty. That is great to hear. Thank you, Quinn. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Again, I apologise that today's stream is going to be a bit shorter. Yeah, silly me. I've just forgotten all the snacks for poor old Joda there. Hello, Nathan. How are you? How's the annual leave going, Nathan? Are you feeling any better? You doing any better yet, Nathan? I'm decrease in upset. What do you mean by that one, Jamie? Jody, I can only say for a minute, but wanted to say hi. I want to ask if you saw my horses, Gypsy and Bullet. I did see them, Jody, and they are beautiful. Thank you for sharing them. That's awesome. I need to start checking my community page a bit more often, Jody. So thank you for posting them. That's very, very much appreciated. Hold on. I wonder, guys, if this creek is going to be low enough for me to drive through tomorrow, or it's still going to be a no-go. I need to get to training tonight too, guys. I'm going to run tonight. My Achilles tendon is feeling very good, actually. Yeah, do you reckon the Calais would get through this? I reckon it would, but I just don't want to get fucking bogged, you know what I mean? See, look at this. It's basically dry here now. That's pretty cool. That's good. Feeling okay, thanks. No worries, Nathan. I just hope you're doing well and getting better. That's all I can ask. But yeah, especially being on annual leave too. It fucking sucks getting sick when you're on holidays from work because you need to be using that time for obviously to do what you want to do, not to be recovering from sickness. Yeah, I'm sort of leaning towards not doing it, Nathan. Might have to leave it for a bit more dry weather for it to try and get through it. It's just a pain in the ass having to cart the saddle up here. So it would have been easier for me to drive up here, but I'm sort of of the belief that I think it will be easier for me to I'm going to have to cart the saddle up here. A raised bullet from a foal and Gypsy is his dam. Well, there you go. That's amazing, Jody. I've always wanted to do that, raise a horse from a foal. Maybe one day that'd be a dream come true. The real dream would be to do it with one of Queenie's foals. Now, that'd be incredible. Yeah. Since both these horses are in here, I'm going to lock them in while I feed Joda. And then I will... I'll bring Joda out here for his feed. Bullet 7 now. Okay, you've had him for a while. I've just been watching Blackboard Jungle. Great movie. That's awesome to hear, Bingo. Bullet 7. Good afternoon, Michelle. How are you doing? I hope you looks like you enjoyed today's short video that I posted this morning. So I'm glad that you did. If it was a falcon, then go for it. Yeah, I agree, Nathan. It was a falcon, sure, but not a Holden. Hello, Emmeline. How are you doing? I'm tired, but I'm doing all right, Emmeline. My Achilles tendon is feeling really good, actually. So I'm a lot more optimistic now than I was even just a few days ago. All right, Joda's way down in the paddock. I'm going to have to call him, guys. He's truly my hard horse. Yeah, it's amazing when you have your hard horse. You always know when you have it. You haven't, Emmeline, but it's awesome to see you back in here. So welcome back. Joda! Here he comes. Joda! Joda! Hello? Hello, old man. What are you doing? Hey? Good boy. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, Joda. All right, let's go collecting. Oh, shit. Tell you what, guys, I've actually forgotten to bring out, I forgot to bring his headstall with me. Shit. I have to go back and get it. Hello, little bit. How are you? Welcome in, little bit. Sorry, I was just busy just bloody calling Joda over. Hello, Liv. How are you? Awesome to see you here. You got 19 subs now. We'll keep trying, Jamie. Keep going. Keep consistent uploading. Upload videos that you're passionate about and things that you like and love, and eventually, yeah, and, find the niche that resonates with you. Jeez, I'm silly, guys. That's the thing with being so bloody tired. I'm starting to get that way. I'm starting to forget things all the time. Here we go. All right. My dog Rusty is just standing completely still, staring at the wall without blinking. I left him on pause. You left him on pause. I get it. I'm loving the short. So I'm glad you are, Nathan. I'm posting, yeah. I'm going to post one every single day. Every morning at 8 a.m. will just be a small short video, just of something different. I got one of Joda coming out soon too, so yeah, you'll be able to. Yeah, I haven't really got too many like videos of. I do my live streams with him, but yeah, I don't really have too many videos with him. So I will. There's one of Joda coming out in a couple of days. Yeah, I said hello, Liv. Say hey to me. Yeah, I've already said hello, Liv. No worries, Emmeline. Thank you for stopping by. That is appreciated. Guys, it's a bit windy out here, but I've got the little fluffy thing on the microphone, so hopefully that's good. That's cutting the wind out for you guys. Yes, he did hear me. I had to call kind of loud today because it is a bit windy. But yeah, when Joda hears, he's he does come over for me. He's a very, very good boy. Hello, Noxie. This is Red, guys. A little bit. Apparently, Chris rode him the other day and reckoned he was fine, but yeah. Oh, mate. You do have some fucking rough-looking abscesses on those back feet there, buddy. Or old abscess bursts, especially on that one. Holy mother of God. All right, good boy. Good boy. All right, let's get Joda out and give him his feed. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up on your comments. He's a very good boy, isn't he? Come here, Joda. Come here. I need you. Yeah, coming over when he's called, he's a good boy. All right. Hold on, Jay. It's always a bit more awkward when I do this when you've got your fly mask on. Sorry, mate. Here you go. That's better. We got him. I got him. Just a reminder that Jesus loves you. He died for our sins. What sins do we do, though? But I do agree, Jesus loves everyone. Glad Red's doing better. Yeah, he's looking good. He looks good. He was obviously trotting over with you. I need you to move away, though, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, he's walking much smoother. Actually, seen him just walk there a little bit. Yeah, he's looking, yeah. But we'll keep an eye on him. Any issues, and I can raise it with Christopher. Good boy, Joda. Come on. Yeah, I would never forget that. Hold on, Joda. I need you. Just back up. All right. Come on, Joda. You know the drill. What's going on? Oh, we're hooked on the fence there. Here we go. I asked myself, what is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you, Jamie. There's nothing wrong with anyone. Everyone's their own individual person. Now, the ban for kids, like 16-year-old, like people, kids under the age of 16, started yesterday in Australia. So I'm kind of going to be interested to see how that impacts my live streams, especially. Videos, I don't reckon it'll impact too much, but live streams, I reckon it could impact us just a little bit. No, we're not sinners, Bingo. People make mistakes, but no one's well, I guess unless you do a heinous crime like murder or something, but yeah. All right, Jody, no problems at all. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you later. Am I putting up Christmas lights? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Bingo. I actually had this thought after I finished the live stream the other night with Joda. I reckon I might buy some battery-powered Christmas lights, and I might drape them over Joda's neck. And yeah, I'll do that for not next live stream because obviously I'm riding him, but maybe on for Saturday and maybe next week too when the weather's nice. Apparently it's going to get cold again for us next week. Typical Ballarat in summer, guys. Getting cold. Joda, come here, you need to eat your feed. I'm really sorry, mate, but unfortunately, guys, I forgot to go to the supermarket and get him some more snacks. So he's I've got a feeling Joda's not going to be happy, and that's another reason why today's stream will probably be a bit shorter than usual. I'm sorry, guys, but at least we're out here, I suppose. But I'll make it up to you guys tomorrow with obviously the riding stream with Joda. Horse, yeah. Well, I'll apparently there's some Kmart or something have some lights that are battery powered, so I'll chuck some batteries in them and I'll put them around Joda's neck and turn them on, and we can have a bit of a Christmas stream with Joda. So that's will be pretty cool, I hope. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, 14 days for Christmas. Yeah, it's creeping up on us, Bingo. It sure is. It sure is. It's my youngest sister's 18th birthday too tomorrow, guys. What are you doing that for, Joda? It's because there's no carrots in there. Hey, silly boy. You eat that up. I might have to get the tyre actually, guys, if he's going to do this. Horse feed's too expensive for you to throw away. All right, stay there, mate. I'll go and get the tyre for him quickly. I think. Good boy. How are things, Thomas? Brittany, actually, not too bad. I was a little bit grumpy this morning at work. I'll run you guys through my day. Yeah, so um, I was not supposed to be on treadmills this morning, but oh, but the old cranky guy Wall cracked the sads that someone else was on there on treadmills that apparently wasn't trained enough, which we disagreed with. And anyway, to keep him happy, I ended up having to go out there. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, things happen. We all have to do things we don't enjoy or don't like sometimes. So I got over it pretty quick, and yeah, I had a good day in the end. And also, yeah, my Achilles tendon is actually feeling fantastic. My osteo Holly has done a terrific job managing my body and getting it right. Even when I've sort of lost faith in myself, she's always, oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me. I've lost the pin in this tripod, guys. You have got to be kidding me. Why does this always happen? I swear I do it up. How? How does this happen? Is it in here? Surely not. But yeah, no, so very thankful that I'm getting treated by such a good osteo, and she's put me on the right path. And yeah, so my Achilles tendon is actually feeling really good, Brittany, and it's doing well. And I'm going to be training tonight after I am finished here with Joda. And yeah, so all's good in that department, and it's sort of given me a bit of faith that I can sort of get back to sprinting fast again. And you know, we'll see what happens. You saw the treadmill video, wild to see. Yeah, I can upload a few more shorts of the treadmill, so make sure you keep tuning in every day, Brittany, to see which short I post. It'll be something different every day. But yeah, no, that horse was having a gallop on the tread. Pretty cool to see. Is Chihuahua here? I haven't seen Chihuahua. Got to go to bed before I start to cry again. Okay, Jamie, that's all right. Hopefully things improve. I'm sorry to hear that. But the flies are, yeah, they're not, actually today they're not too bad. Usually Joda's fly mask is usually getting covered in them and they're on his legs and that. But today, no, he's been pretty good, but we will keep his, I will keep his, yeah, his, obviously his fly sheet and all that on him, because tomorrow's going to be 29 here. And I would guess that they're going to be, yeah, back again tomorrow. 22 likes. Oh, 22 people. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Thank you, Brittany. Punch Buggy, welcome. How are we, Punch Buggy? Awesome to see you here. Welcome back. Punch Buggy, how have you been? How have you been? I've done some CI pictures of Jack Russell Terrier on your profile. Bingo, that is awesome. I'll have to try and I'll have to check them out. I'll have to go and have a look. That's all right, Punch Buggy. At least you're back in again. Thank you for dropping by. How have you been, Punch Buggy? What has been going on? Christmas is a pretty busy time, so I can understand people, you know, obviously not coming in as often. You know, there's more to life than coming into my stream. So, yeah. Geordie. Thank you, Geordie. I appreciate that. It's awesome to see you come back through the stream. This is, yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but honestly not too bad. I'll go to training after Joda, and then yeah, I'll yeah, be right to hopefully get to sleep just a little bit earlier tonight. Geordie, yeah, doing all right, thank you, Geordie. How are you doing? Joda's well too. He's I'm actually won't be surprised if he's a little bit grumpy, to be honest, actually, Geordie, because I forgot his snacks. I haven't been able to. Well, I went to the supermarket, but I completely forgot to get him more carrots. So he's probably going to be a bit grumpy when he finishes his feed and then realizes, oh my God, this motherfucker, he doesn't have any carrots for me. 18, those are the days. Absolutely, Nathan. I wish I was 18 again. How old is this one? Saza, Joda is 24, so he's an old boy. Been good, tight. December is a little rough at the post office overtime every day. Yeah, I could imagine, Punch Buggy. Yeah, working at a post office during Christmas time would be absolutely flat out like a lizard drinking, I could imagine. You'd be so flat out that you'd pass yourself and then pass yourself again coming back the other way. So I can, can completely understand that you'd be pretty tired, burnt out, and yeah, fell asleep on the couch and just woke. So well, there you go, Punch Buggy. Yeah, it's so easy, to get home from a busy day at work like that. Just sit on the couch and yeah, put your head back, and all of a sudden you're asleep. I completely, yeah, understand that. Heard that there are more fights at Christmas than any other day of the year, which is sad. I don't know, Bingo. I don't know the stats on that, but maybe you're right. Hopefully it's has been going. Yeah, good, Geordie, good. My Achilles tendon, as I was saying before, is actually feeling really, really good. My osteo Holly has done a terrific job rehabbing me, setting up my rehab program, treating my Achilles tendon, and actually, holding faith in me that I can recover from this injury. Because I tell you what, there was even earlier this week, guys, like before I saw Holly on a Joda, don't lift that out, please, mate. Yeah, I was not very optimistic, but it's this shockwave therapy that's been getting done to it has been pretty good and has helped it a fair bit. So yeah, feeling optimistic. Training tonight, obviously not going flat out yet, but step in the right direction. So yeah, no, yeah, work's work. Obviously, doesn't really change too much, but yeah, in terms of now, I just sort of need to lock in, try and get fit, strong, fast again, and then hopefully I can take you guys to one of my events with me one day. Which also opens up the door. I don't know if I've ever told you this, guys, but I actually run fire brigade competitions too, where I run up ladders, I pull a cart with hoses. So yeah, it sort of opens up the door for me to start competing in that again as well. So yeah, my team I think we came 4th in the state titles last year, but we had 2 pretty serious injuries to 2 of our key members last year. So fingers crossed, if I go back again, then we can get the job done this year. Yeah, thank you, Punchway. I appreciate that. And yeah, Joda's looking fantastic. He looks absolutely beautiful. His weight's good. I want to bring out the weight tape again and actually weigh him and see how much he's weighing at the moment. He weighed about 510 kilos the last time I weighed him, and I would presume he's put on a bit of weight since then. So I'd imagine, if I had to guess, he'd be around the probably 530 to 550 mark, roughly. My younger brother's tooth came out and he's 8 and he wants to give his money I keep saying no. Well, I understand, Geordie. Yeah, tell him to keep it and spend it on something he likes and wants. Doing all right. Moon, brilliance. Welcome. How we doing? Welcome back into the stream. And Baylor too. Holy shit. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Baylor. So welcome back in. Yeah, doing good, Moon. Thank you very much. Doing great. I'm in a much better mindset than I was a week ago. So yeah, doing fantastic. Thank you. How are you doing, Moon? It's good to see you again. And Bailey, yeah, how are you doing as well? Alicia, if there is too much alcohol, usually yes at Christmas, New Year's Day anyway. Yeah, 100%. Alcohol in definitely sort of uh, can like sort of bring people's emotions out, I guess. That people aren't suppressed when they have alcohol. Like they kind of say like sort of what's in their mind. But yeah, look, I don't know. We'll see what happens with my older brother too. Sort of maybe like even if I like win a big race or something significant happens, it's sort of making me not want to drink alcohol at all ever again in my life. So yeah. Hello, Sam. How you doing? Yep, this is my beautiful horse, Joda, JJ. Hello, you shorts. Yeah, this is Joda. He's a 24-year-old ex-racehorse. So, yeah, welcome into the stream. Yeah, he's obviously you can't see his actual color underneath his fly sheet, but yeah, he's a beautiful bay, bright bay color. Um, wait, when is Christmas? Isn't it the same idea as New Year's? What do you mean there, Sazza? Christmas is December 25th. Ugh. All right. What are we doing, Jared? Should I put you guys in the tripod maybe? Then you guys can get to have a bit of a squiz at me, I guess. And Jared, oh, what's happened here? I need to get a new like bolt or something to fix that because that's starting to annoy me. Starting to come loose. Want a horse so bad, but I don't have the money or anywhere for it to stay. Life is sad. Sam, I understand. That's completely understandable. You'd have to, yeah, I guess find an adjustment center. If you don't have anywhere, like a property, you'd have to find, sort of an adjustment center sort of nearby somewhere. And yeah, but, one day you might be able to get one. So never, things happen for a reason sometimes. So yeah, hold on to that hope. I want to say hey out, but I have to be up early. That's all right, Baylor. No stress at all. Thank you for coming in to the show. I don't like that, mate. How can I make this better? Guys, I'm missing the like bolt that goes through there. How can I like fix this so it's not all that's really annoying. His nameplate's come off. Oh, I'm sorry, Joda. I need to fix that, don't I, mate? Life can be fantastic. Life is beautiful, Bingo. Oh, this is great. He's eating anyway. Eating away. Love horses. Yeah, I'm in Australia, Alicia, Victoria, Australia. And yeah, he's eating his senior horse feed in there. I forgot to dice up some carrots though, and I don't have any carrots for him because yeah, I forgot to head into the supermarket. So he might be a bit grumpy with me when he's finished his feed. But yeah, he's at least he's getting his feed, so he will be a happy boy. Fingers crossed. Tara, hello, welcome. Awesome to see you in the chat. Thank you for dropping in. I go live with Joda, 4 to 5 times a week usually. Tomorrow I'm going to ride him, so yeah, feel free to come back and see that. He's a 24-year-old ex-racehorse, and he's my absolute world. I post here, obviously, you've checked out my channel a bit, so you know what kind of videos I post and that. So yeah, thank you very much for the sub too, Tara. I appreciate that a lot. I'm trying to get my channel up to about 5,000 plus subscribers. That's the next goal, to get to 5,000. So that definitely helps a lot. And yeah, you're welcome to come in here anytime you like. Thank you very much, Tara. It's good to hear. Glad to hear that. I'm great. Looks like you're more rested. Yeah, I feel a lot better actually. I only got like 4.5 hours sleep last night, but it was a pretty deep sleep. And then I obviously had a nap after work as well. So I'm feeling all right. Feeling all right. When I'm older and live with my cousin, I'm hoping to get one, especially a draft Appaloosa or a Norwegian Ford, but any horse I'd love to own. Yeah, well, that's awesome. Hold that dream, and eventually make it happen one day. Yeah, nice breeds of horses you mentioned there as well. My dream is to, own a bit of property, buy the Queen, and then obviously have Joda. And Joda, when the Queen's foals get weaned, Joda can be the caretaker of them. Glue, crazy glue. I'm not familiar with bolts. Yeah, punch buggy. I don't know what I can do. I'll I'll find something. I'll put a bit of, yeah, some sort of glue on there and just, yeah, just to hold it there until I get him a new halter. I'm going to get him a new one, guys. It might be Joda's Christmas present, actually. I want to get him a leather one. Oh, that's all right, Moon. Don't stress. I can understand internet troubles. It's no good at all. A zip tie would work. Yeah, a zip tie would work actually too. That's a good idea a little bit. I might go to Bunnings and go grab some or something. Coxwell, it has been a very, very long time. Welcome back. How have you been? I hope you're having a lovely Christmas and your family as well. How are things going? Phillips, thank you very much. He's a beautiful boy. You subscribed as well, Sam. Thank you very much. I appreciate the sub a lot. As I said, guys, yeah, I got the goal of trying to get to 5,000 subs. So if you know anyone that does like horses and animals and just talking about anything, then feel free to share the stream to them and tell them, hey, come along, subscribe to this guy. He's pretty cool. I do also go out to different places sometimes in the stream, guys. We've been to Sovereign Hill, we've been to the zoo, the wildlife park, been to a few different places, the aquarium. I was going to go to the Werribee Open. What's wrong, Joda? Is there must be a fly or something annoying him back there? But yeah. So yeah, we do go out and do some other. What's wrong, mate? Hey, what is bothering you back here? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, you right? What's bothering you, big fella? Something's annoying him like crazy back here. Hey, what is it? I can't fucking see any flies hanging around him. But yeah, thank you for the sub, Sam. That's, yeah, very much appreciated. Sorry, I haven't been on for a while. Some kid at school broke 2 bones in your face. Allison, how the hell did that happen? Thank you for the welcome. Watching from Huntsville, Alabama here in the United States. Well, yeah, a lot of my viewers are from the US, so thank you and welcome in. I'll tell you what, Tara, I actually had a friend who used to live in Alabama. Well, he passed away. He was a friend that I actually met playing Xbox, playing Halo. His name was, well, his gamer tag was Joey, but his real name was Charles. He was 66 when he passed away, or 65 when he passed away. And he lived in a town called Dothan, Alabama. I'm not sure if you know of the area or the city too well, but always I want to go back to the US within the next 12 months or so, and I'd absolutely love to go to Dothan and visit Alabama and sort of pay my respects to him and his family. And yeah, because me and my friend Todd, we had such an awesome time with him playing Halo and playing Xbox, and yeah, he actually become one of my close friends. So yeah, it was pretty sad when we learnt about the news of him passing away. Do you like horror shows and movies, perchance? I don't really usually watch a lot of horror. There is one horror movie that I did actually like. It's a movie called Carrie. I don't know if you guys know it. There's 3 versions of it. There's one with Chloe Moretz. She did the one in 2013. And then the one back in early 2000s, I forget who played Carrie back then. But yeah, Carrie was actually one of the horror movies that I do like. Good morning, Ellie. How are you doing? Welcome in. You do love All Animals Bingo. No worries, Sam. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate the sub. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you back in tomorrow. Phil from Iowa. Welcome from Iowa, Phil. How are you doing? Quinton's here as well. Quinton's on leave at the moment, guys, from work. I work with Quinton and he's on leave expecting his first baby soon. So a big congratulations to Quinton, everyone in the chat, please, and thank you. Very familiar with Dothan. We have several close friends that live there. That's awesome, Tara. Is it a big town? Yeah. Maybe you might have heard someone that knows him or something. But yeah, Charles. Yeah, he was a lovely, lovely, lovely fellow. One of the funniest guys I've ever met. Yeah, he was absolutely awesome. Good. That's great to hear, Ellie. I'm glad to hear that. And Phoenix, hello. How you doing? The boy my age picked up a 60-litre bin and threw it at my face when I was sitting in front of the... Well, what the fuck? Why do they do that for, Ellison? That sounds a bit... that sounds like assault to me. You could definitely press charges there. From Stephen King novel. Quentin... Oh, Tory. That's no good. He needs to sort that out. What the hell? I hope you like the AI video I made of Ange today too. I need to sort of I need to go back onto the app and make a few more. Your horse looks well. Thank you very much. He looks very, very well. He's 24 years old, so he's an old boy, but he looks in absolutely fantastic condition. If I take this sheet off him, you'll see how healthy he really looks. But yeah, he looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. Coming for a barbecue on Sunday. I don't think I'll be able to make it actually, Quentin. I've got a big day Sunday, so I'm not too sure if I will be able to. Caribou, sorry, I missed your comment there. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing, Caribou? Awesome to see you here. Oh, look, I can try, Tori, but yeah, I've got a huge day on Sunday at this stage. If that's the case, Tori, maybe I won't, but yeah, we'll see what happens. See what happens. Is the captain going? Where is the captain? I want him to be good. He hasn't been into one of my streams for a long time. Did you hear that Wall had a bit of a whinge today, Tori and Quinton? He was not happy. But, you know, when is he ever happy, guys? When is he ever? Mariah, hello, welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. I wish I could sue, but since he's quote unquote level 3 autistic, we can't sue, but we can sue the school. Well, there you go. Yeah, you probably should follow that up, Alison, because that's bloody terrible. Wall was whinging about the roster. I was actually talking to... I'll tell you a bit of a story, actually. It's not that much of a story, but anyway, me and Ryan were discussing the, I was icing Stern, and Ryan was icing, what's his name? Night Endeavour. So they were both across from each other, and we were just like talking about treadmills and that, and we're like, oh, look, none of us are rostered on Thursday. This was yesterday. And anyway, I'm like, oh yeah, Rachel's supposed to be out there tomorrow. And then Ryan told me, apparently, Wall said to Ryan, he wanted Ben and Rachel to start going out there because the foremen need to know how treadmills run or something. So we're like, yeah, cool, that's fine, whatever. That's awesome. It gets us out of there. And you know what happens today? Rachel's out there, rostered out there. And well, Wall comes into the stripping shed fucking moaning and whinging and carrying on and like a fucking pork chop. So yeah, he just went against everything he fucking said. And it's like, you know, he just wouldn't have it. So I ended up having to go out there. Yeah, it's shit like that makes me like want to go and quit. Yeah, you know, it's just, yeah, really pisses me off, that sort of shit. Caribou, yeah. You have, but that's all right. At least you're here today, and hopefully you'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be riding Joda tomorrow, Caribou, so yeah, hopefully you can get in for this one. And I'm just actually having a look. I reckon he's due for a trim, guys. It looks like his feet are, especially this one here, guys. He's yeah, looking like he's definitely due for a trim, old Joda Bear, aren't you, mate? Hey, can I have this foot, please? I can show everyone. There you go. Yeah, Joda is most definitely due for a trim, guys. So I'll have to yeah, contact his farrier and yeah. Typical Wall, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Tori. Want to teach my horse how to jump, but I think he's kind of stubborn. Is it the same with all horses at first or just mine? Look, Saz, I've never actually taught a horse to jump, so I don't actually know. I know Joda's very stubborn. He doesn't like jumping. I guess most horses I've seen schooled, they're actually, you know, once they sort of get a bit of confidence, they are willing to jump for you, and and they take to it well, it's good mental stimulation for them. Just keep trying. Yeah, exactly, bingo. Tia should be out there, Tori, I agree. Yeah, you know, she wants to be lazy. She wants to be a bit lazy. Then, you know, I got to be very careful about talking shit about people on stream from work. So, you know, because who knows who's actually in here, guys? You know, like who could be watching, who could be listening, who knows? You know, it could be fucking anyone. So, I got to be very, very careful about what I say. But yeah, I'll just say that I agree. Tia should, you know, go out there for a day or two, here and there. And old charts over here. I don't think Quinton would ever go out into the treadmill shed, ever. Lettuce, hello, how are we doing? I hate people getting hurt. Yeah, absolutely, Alison. It's never good when people get hurt. Did Tori, did you hear about Here's Matilda? How we got her into the pool? Did James end up telling you about that at all? That's great to hear, Lettuce. What are you doing today? What's been going on? I can't pronounce your name properly, but hello, is that, I don't even know what flag that is. I'm sorry, my friend. Panda, I'll call you. Ah, bingo, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. How much you got left, old JJ? Hey, not too much. But as I said, Turkish flag. Well, that was going to be my first guess, but I'm not. Yeah, is it? Right back. But if you end the stream before I do, I'll catch you hopefully on the next one. Well, thank you, Punch Buggy. Thank you for coming in and yeah, being part of the stream. I appreciate that. Yeah, so thank you very, very much for coming in. And yeah, if I am finished the stream, then yeah, definitely. Hopefully, I'll hopefully see you back tomorrow for my stream where I'm going to ride Joda. So yeah, he's been getting one ride a week for the past couple of weeks now. So he is starting to get a bit fitter and a bit stronger and starting to carry himself well. His balance is back. Hasn't taken long at all. So yeah, we'll have a good stream riding him tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, Ellison. Quinton puts him on the tread and then gets him off 30 minutes later and it's done. What, just walking? How did we get Matilda in the pool? Oh, look, wow. My gosh, it would have taken probably half an hour, 30 minutes, but we got there. It probably wasn't half an hour, probably more like 15, 20 minutes. Anyway, yeah, normal weigh-in, she wouldn't go. She just would not go. She kept turning to the side. She wouldn't even like let us attempt for her to even look at the water in the pool. She was rearing up. She was kicking her back legs out. She just was not having it. So we decided, you know what? She keeps turning to the side. Let's just try the other way. And you know what? Bob's your uncle. She fucking was actually not willing, but we got her to, you know, stand into the water, gave her a bit of confidence, gave her a pat, whatever. And then we actually, ended up swimming her the opposite direction twice. So here you go. Joda, there's still a bit of feed in there, mate. Good boy. Yeah, thank you, Punch Buggy. It's been good fun to be out riding Joda again. I've really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to do that again. Sad, Alison. Usually autistic people seem nice, but I hope you can sort things out for you. Yeah, fingers crossed, because yeah, that's a terrible accident to happen, and yeah, no one deserves to go through that. Went to the store. Yeah, she's a silly horse. Trying to teach a horse how to swim without. Yeah, I don't know how to teach horses how to swim. I have no idea. Try to be nice. Some people pick on me because you're autistic. This kid, Joda, man, he's looking at me for carrots, guys. He's giving me those puppy dog eyes. He's looking at me as if where are they? Joda, I'm really sorry, but I don't have any for you. I completely forgot to get them, mate. Hey, I'm sorry, Joda Bear. Is this about the time you go live every day, or does it vary? It varies. It varies a little bit, but usually around this time, yeah, I'll be live, Tara. I do need to start streaming earlier, probably about 3 hours earlier. If I could start my streams at about 3 p.m. my time, that would be awesome, because, you know, if I'm going to start training with my group again, then I need to, yeah, be streaming earlier. So, yeah. But yeah, a lot of my streams are around this time. Matt is back in the chat. Joda, you look like Zelda. Nintendo Zelda. Come on, Joda. He's grumpy. He's sort of, I think he's a little bit grumpy. And I feel bad too, because he doesn't have his carrots. Horse swimming, that would be cool. I've never seen one swimming before. Moon, I'll have to upload a if you check out my shorts that I post every single day, I'll have to upload a video of one swimming so that you can see. I've given Quentin the baby's nappies. Hopefully that can help. All right, come here, Jay. Oh, sorry, mate. Well done. I put on your horse to protect his eyes. Really great. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, this is his fly mask to protect his eyes from the flies, and it's sort of like wearing sunglasses for a horse as well, in a way. You know, it stops the sun from getting, or obviously the sun. You know what I mean. Come here. Oh, Joda. There we go. You beautiful boy. I'll take this off you. Yeah, hello, Matt. Matt is back. Welcome, Matt. How about that? Come here, Joda. Good boy. I was referring to I play Animal Crossing on Nintendo. I'm trying to think how many hours you are ahead of us. It's just a little after 1 a.m. here. Well, for reference, it is about 6:05 p.m. for me right now. So, yeah, it's usually, I guess it's usually going to be late at night for you when I stream, unfortunately. I do other streams, guys, like when I go out to the zoo or the wildlife park or the aquarium, sovereign, like, etc. When I go out, I stream a lot earlier, which is a lot better for you guys in the US. Is it just me, or horses giant dogs? They definitely can be, Alison. Certain horses can have those sort of characteristics. Absolutely. Oh, we're hooked on the fence again. Oh. Thomas, you want me to check out your shorts? I thought this channel was more family friendly than that. Yeah, you can have a look at them, Maddie. They're just shorts of mainly horses that I work with when I've taken just a quick video or something. Yeah, no, check them out. Have a look. The horses enjoy and play a lot while swimming. Once they learn that it's safe for them, once they sort of realize it's the water's not going to kill them, there's nothing in there that's going to get them. Most horses actually don't mind going for a swim, especially during the summertime. But in terms of actually playing in the water, not really. They might have a bit of a splash in the shallow part of the pool when they first walk in, but yeah, once they're in there, all they do is they just swim around, and yeah, most horses, once they sort of learn well, yeah, sort of happy to go in. 5:05 in Queensland, sure is. Tara, Eastern America. Geez, Carrie, it's late for you. Quentin went to Melbourne Zoo today. That is awesome. How did he go there? What was his favourite thing to see? When I went there, my favourite thing was the giraffes and seeing the baby foal giraffe. That is, I think she was about 3.5 months old when I went. So yeah, that was a pretty cool stream. Joda, good boy. I'm sorry I didn't have your carrots today. You're probably grumpy with me. He's like, don't talk to me. You didn't bring me me stuff, me carrots. I think she wants to graze on some fresh grass. Like, that will do her good. Well, Jared is a boy. Yeah, he'll he'll be able to have some grass now, I guess, while he's unfortunately didn't get his snacks. I'm sorry, Joda. Hey, you want a scratch? My husband and I are looking at planning a trip to Australia in the near future. Well, that is awesome, Tara. There's plenty of awesome, like Australia is such a huge country. There's so many things to do and see and places to go. You'll have a fantastic time when you visit. If you do visit the southern states like Victoria, South Australia, Tasmania, southern New South Wales, I would suggest you're probably coming around late summer, early autumn, when the weather's quite pleasant. It's 4:06 a.m. Jesus Christ, Moon. Where are you? You must be where is Sizzle's song? Sizzle Moon's song. He'd be on the same time zone as you, Moon. Never mind. Give brother $5 to help on the journey, biggest of men. So now a man who taught his horse to bark at strangers. It'd be good to give them fresh water, not brown water full of mud. I know it's not easy, but it does definitely do them good, DJ. And you're right. I need to give that give his water trough a bit of a scrub when I get the chance. I might actually be able to do that next week, I think. Horses do not bark. No, Brittany. Close to renovations. The zoo is. Are you sure? Don't think so. Hello, Jenna. How are we? Awesome to see you here. Welcome. How are you doing today, Jenna? See what you did there. Australia's going to be a nightmare for the animals. Flies, mosquitoes, it must be a disaster. At least you're protecting your animals. Yeah, the flies are the worst, you know. They're not too bad today because of how windy it is, but yeah, on a usual summer day when it's warm, yeah, the flies are out and about and annoying Joda like crazy. But yeah, thankfully today, they're not really bothering him too much. Some enclosures were closed. Which ones? Yeah, when I went there, there wasn't too many closed. I did see one, but I forget what it was. Oh, fuck, that's actually a prickle, guys. Holy shit. I was going to try and pull that out of the ground, but didn't realize it was a fucking prickle. Good tips about traveling in Australia. Oh, look, I guess, I don't know. I've never really traveled here. I should, because there's so many awesome places to go and see, but just realize that Australia is a fucking huge country and, you know, there can be some really long drives if you're going to go the drive route. So I don't care about the animals besides snakes and crocs. Oh, don't worry about the snakes. If you leave a snake alone, I'll be more worried about a crocodile than I would about a snake. Snakes just mind their own business, and you know, they just sort of, you know, if you leave them alone, they won't do anything to you. You've got to be a bit silly or very, very unlucky to stand on one to get bitten. 4 of them, can't remember which ones. Well, that kind of sucks because yeah, when you go to the zoo, obviously you want to see all the animals up close, and fuck, that prickle's actually left like an itch on my arm, Joda. Don't want to be near one. I can understand. It's not some people's cup of tea. He's a good owner. You can tell his animals are healthy. Well done. Thank you very much, GJ. I appreciate that. Take a lot of pride in looking after Joda and making sure he's well cared for. He's a beautiful horse, and yeah, everyone absolutely loves him that meets him. He's absolutely gorgeous. He's a true gentleman, a very, very kind horse, very gentle. And yeah, we'll give him a ride tomorrow. My hubby is just afraid of the snakes and spiders out, but I'm sure the Australians might be fearful of the critters we have here. Absolutely, Tara. I'd much rather come across some of our animals than coming across a bear or something. Yeah, snakes, you generally, it's very, very hard to see a snake. Even out here, you know, I haven't seen a snake out here this summer. Or, sorry, summer's only just started, but snakes usually start appearing in spring. But yeah, I haven't I've not seen a snake thus far. So yeah, they're actually kind of hard to see. Spiders though, yeah, I can get why I'd be scared of spiders. The animals have fresh grass and they're happy to have protection from the insects too. I don't think there are many things. He's a good owner. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, very much appreciated. Joda's well cared for, and obviously the stream loves him. The this actual fly sheet that he's got on was actually donated to Joda by the stream. Everyone's contributed to that. So yeah, thank you everyone for being such awesome viewers and being such loving audience of Joda. So yeah, Joda's got this fly sheet because of you guys. Yes, Jenna, Joda has eaten his feed. I actually forgot to buy him some snacks from the supermarket, so he was a little bit upset and a bit cranky that he didn't get any carrots today. Jewish donors playing to all the stereotypes. Pro-Israel cause. If traveling in Australia, have lots of cold water in the hotter months and have sunscreen on most of the time outside and bug repellent. That nails it, Alison. Yeah, always bring water. Bring us, like I know I said, there's chances of actually spotting a snake and coming across and getting bitten are very, very small, but always, take your snake bandage with you and your snake bite kit. Always have like a physical map with you, not just your GPS map, because if you are traveling across Australia, there's a few places out there that are pretty Joda, that actually belly strap is quite long, mate. That's better. Australia has spiders that can carry you away. That's the only thing that scares me about Australia. Yeah, that's how big they are, Carrie. They got spiders so big they can take you away. Once I was in a beach that had a beautiful blue sea and I was talking to a boy and my friend shouted to me that I should leave there, and then I went and noticed a snake. It was very near me, close to the branch. I was sitting, slithering behind me. Geez, Moon, that would have freaked the hell out of you. Holy shit. I can understand that. Yeah, that would have been a bit scary. A bit scary. Hey, Joda, good boy. I was told by my dad to stomp through long grass in case snakes, because I don't like vibrations. Well, I definitely know you're there if you do that. Hello, Jason. Welcome. I'm here with Joda. Yeah, it's probably not going to be about an hour into the stream, and I'm like about to head back to the car in a minute. But yeah, welcome into the stream. I will make it up to you guys tomorrow with the stream where I'm going to. Well, yeah, I'm going to ride Joda tomorrow. So yeah, I can understand being cautious about snakes. Are definitely, especially here in Australia. We've got the most venomous snakes in the world down here, so you need to be very, very careful. Not necessarily the most deadly snakes, but we've got the most venomous ones, if you know what I mean. AMS, hello, how are you? Welcome into the stream. Awesome to see you here tonight. Yeah, Jason, Joe's just obviously chilling. He's had his feed for the night. Joda's not putting weight on his hind leg. No, he's just resting at the moment. It's not that he's sore. It's just that he's simply he's just resting his back leg, which means he's very relaxed with where he's at right now. Horses do that from time to time, and then they change legs every so often. The horse needs some milk. Nah, he doesn't need any milk. Hello, Karen. How are you doing? Welcome back in. Awesome to see you here back in the stream again. That is great to hear, AMS. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. That's lovely to hear. Barbara as well. Hello, how are you doing? Joda's weaned. Joda got weaned many, many years ago, Bingo. Joda would have been weaned fucking, how old is he? 24. He would have been weaned at least 23 years ago, probably 23 and a half years ago. He's blind. He's definitely not blind, Josh. He can see perfectly fine. Love seeing the green. I look out my window from all the whites from the snow. Well, Carrie, yeah. Yeah, we've definitely got a nice, beautiful, lush green grass here in Joda's paddock. But I'll tell you what, we went through a brutally long winter. So I hate to say it, but we deserve this nice weather that we've got here now. How long do horses live? Well, it depends from breed to breed. Sort of varies. Joda's a thoroughbred, so his life expectancy, if he stays healthy, is usually around 25 to 30. He's 24 now, so he's sort of teetering on the edge of that. He's an old man, but he's still very, very healthy. He's very strong still, very sound in his mind. He's looking absolutely fantastic, and I'm pretty confident we can get him to 30 plus years old. But yeah, I do still ride him, but I think once he gets to the age of 28, no matter what, I'll just retire him then and there. But yeah. Not a bad wicket. No, definitely not. Definitely not, Josh. But yeah, a lot of people do ask about the fly, like people that aren't sort of know about horses too much. They sort of do ask about the fly mask and that, like, is the mask blinding him? No, he can see completely fine out of that. It's made out of a mesh style material, and it's simply to keep the flies out of his eyes. Where am I? I'm located in Victoria, Australia. And the horses that he shares a paddock with too, they've all got their fly masks on too. So yeah, just to keep the bugs and the flies from irritating his eyes. Want some winter? It was 28 today. Geez, a little bit. That is warm for what is supposed to be your winter. Holy shit. So that's warmer than what it was here today. We only got to like 21 today. Flies trying to get into his eyes. Good to see that. Yeah, Carrie, it protects his eyes, protects his face from yeah, the flies irritating his eyes. For some reason, Joda's like a fly magnet. They love him for some reason. And yeah, if I leave the fly mask off him, his eyes get red and irritated, and it's not nice for him. Do you know how to get rid of snakes? Poison? Like, as Australia has a lot of these type of animals that they teach you at school about survivalism. You can't really get rid of them. Like, there's like people claim that you can have snake repellents that you can put on your property, but it doesn't work. If you're going to get snakes, you're going to get them. They're going to find a way. The only thing you can do is they don't teach this in schools enough, but actually, just simply if you see a snake, leave it alone. And if you get bitten by a snake, then first aid needs to be taught about that too, which is simply you wrap if you get bitten on the arm or something and say you don't have a snake bandage on you, you take your t-shirt off or something, your pants, whatever you can, and you wrap it around your arm firmly, and then you just sit there. You call for help. You don't move around because the more you move, the more the venom's going to go through your system. So you stay as still as you can. You don't panic. You call someone to either come and pick you up, or you call an ambulance. You go to the hospital and you get treated with anti-venom. But if you do have a snake bandage, even better, because that's like the perfect tension of bandage that you need, and you just wrap it up and down your arm or your leg, wherever you get bitten. And yeah, you just stay still, don't panic. Survival rates from a bite are like literally pretty much 100% if you do the right first aid. Obviously, there are rules to that. Everyone responds differently to being envenomated, but yeah. 18 Fahrenheit, oh, shit, that's below freezing, so that's very cold, Carrie. Holy shit. Kathleen, how are you? Welcome in. Is there anything to keep flies away from his mouth and nose? If I wipe fly spray on it, maybe, but they don't really bother him too much down there, so it's not a huge issue. But yeah. Louis says hi, Joda. Joda, Louis said hello to you, big fella. Good boy. Joda says hello to Louis as well a little bit. Thank you. Brown snakes are the ones on the lower east coast in Australia are the ones that we worry about. Absolutely, Josh. Brown snakes are Australia's most deadly snake. They're the second most venomous snake in the world. And yeah, they are, I'm going to say they're super defensive. See, look, Joda's changed legs. He's resting his off near hind leg now. Yeah, brown snakes are they think they kill 2 or 3 people a year. And they're the second most venomous snake in the world. They're found sort of all over Australia, really. Brown snakes, eastern brown snakes. Yeah, they're the sort of snake that will sort of like, if you bother them and go near, they'll go at you because they're very defensive. They just want to create space between you and them so that they can get away. They don't, yeah. Flowers are supposed to be good for repelling. There's nothing, bingo, there is nothing that will repel a snake. If a snake is going to be on your property, then there's really nothing you can do to there's no like sort of snake repellent that you can have. If I remember right, you were at the beginning of getting ready to go into the summer months, right? In the USO, we're getting, yeah, that's correct, Tara. We have, well, summer for us started December 1, but in my town in my city, we've had a late start to summer. We're still not really getting summer weather, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, and you guys are obviously going into winter. What's Alabama like in winter? How cold does it get there? Well, allowed to be, I've never been timed there. Yeah, well, that's because you were discussing things in chat that you could have done somewhere else, Ivy. You're welcome to be here. You are more than welcome to be here. Just keep the chat into, good vibes and stick to the vibe that the chat is. So don't suck the poison from your arm, for example, and spit it. Oh, definitely not, Moon. If you get envenomated, that's it. Like, you can't suck the venom out of your arm. It's just, that is a myth. There is a channel that I watch, guys, that I love, that you guys might find interesting. If you guys are really, really interested in snakes, follow the channel on YouTube, subscribe to him and watch his videos. It's called Venom Diaries. If you just search up Venom Diaries, it should come up. But yeah, the actual channel is called Venom Diaries with Bill Collette. He milks snakes as a living, so his job is to make anti-venom. So he milks Australia's most deadly snakes. So he milks brown snakes, coastal taipans, king browns, eastern browns. Well, I said browns twice. Death adders, tiger snakes. Yeah, he milks all the most venomous snakes in Australia, and yeah, he creates anti-venom. And he talks about snake safety. There's even videos of him going out and catching snakes, venomous snakes for the venom program. Yeah, if you guys are really interested in that sort of thing and interested in venomous snakes and that, yeah, go and check out his channel. You doing, Joda? Eh? Gosh, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Taipan's number 1. Yeah, the inland taipan is the most venomous snake in the world, but not necessarily the most deadly snake. Just outside of Sydney. Buzzweight, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? 37 in northeast Alabama. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Surely it's not Celsius. When I was little, there was this brown snake that went around my leg and I was so scared. I don't blame you, Ivy. I'd be pretty scared about that too. It freezes, so I'm guessing, yeah, that's Fahrenheit then. So that's really cold then. That is very cold. More afraid of spiders than snakes. They have those, yeah, I agree, Carrie. I'm more scared of spiders than I am of snakes too. I'd much prefer to encounter a snake than a spider. Very cold here. It's supposed to be in the lower 20s this weekend with wind chill. Oh, geez, that is very cold. Yeah, that is freezing. That is absolutely freezing. My sister was bitten by a funnel web spider. It was a male and lacked the venom. Oh, that is very lucky, Josh. Yeah, the female funnel web spiders, they're highly, highly toxic. They're capable of killing people in like an hour or something, apparently. There was an Australian guy who did a YouTube video about the brown snake, and it was hilarious. Who was that little bit? I'll actually a little bit. I'll link you to Bill Collette's channel on YouTube, so you can. What are you doing, Joda? You're pushing me along. Yeah, so you can actually check out the channel that I talk about. Yeah, it's got to be Fahrenheit, Carrie, because yeah, if it was 37 Celsius, that's fucking summer weather. Why is that horse covered and eyes covered? Well, this is a fly sheet. It keeps the flies off his body, keeps the bugs away from his body. It's got it's really breathable. Got so you guys can even see my hand through it. Yeah, so it's got a yeah, tiny little wind hole so that he doesn't get hot in this rug, and this mask is to keep the flies away from his face. You can even see him now trying to like hover around his face. So yeah, this mask is actually to keep the flies away from his eyes, because when he doesn't have it on, they get into his eyes and they really irritate him, and his eyes go red, and it's not very nice for him. Jenna, where are you in northern Alabama? From Huntsville area. Fear of owls. More used to Celsius. We use Celsius down here, Moon. All right, no worries a little bit. I'd love to see it. All right, guys, I'm going to actually get out of the paddock now and head into training. So I'll say goodbye to Joda. I'll stay live, so don't leave yet. I'll take you guys back up to the car with me, but I'm going to get out of the paddock now with Joda. So say goodbye to him, everyone. Wish him a good night, and we'll come out here and ride him tomorrow. So good boy. Hey, I'll come and see you tomorrow, JJ. Good boy. So good night to Joda. Thank you, everyone. It's been unusually not as warm as usual in Sydney. Been the same here, Josh, actually. It's been quite chilly here. It's not been very warm at all. We haven't even hit 30 degrees once yet yet. So yeah, it's been quite chilly for us as well. All right, goodbye, Joda Bear. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow when we ride you, okay? Good boy. You're not that far from me, as I'm in Owens Crossroads New Gurley. Well, there you go. You guys are, yeah, must be kind of close. Thank you, Jenna. He definitely appreciates the love and support from you guys. Yeah, if we can get to 50, surely. I've still got to walk back up to the car, guys. So come on, 2 more likes. If you haven't liked it yet, put one through. We'll say goodbye to Joda. Yeah, we'll make our way back up to the car and hightail it out of here. I've got to go to training tonight, guys, and just run, sort of hold it about 80% again, and just see how my tendon responds to that. Sizzle, welcome. Yeah, like and subscribe, everyone, if you can. If you haven't done it yet, then I strongly suggest you do. Joda's a beautiful boy, and he deserves everyone's love and support. I want to get him to end up being the most famous horse on YouTube. Wouldn't that be something if we could do that? Gippsland? No, not Gippsland. I'm I don't actually know where. It's sort of Western Victoria, I guess. I'm in Ballarat, Josh. How are you doing, Sizzle, anyway? It must be very, very late for you as well. What kind of training do I do? Well, I'm a 100 meter sprinter. So, yeah, training for athletics. So tonight I'll just be doing 10 100 meter sprints. I'm coming back from a pretty serious injury, Moon. So I'm not going to be going crazy tonight. Just 10 hundreds, 80%. My current condition, so I'm pretty unfit at the moment. I'm probably running the 100 in about 11.1, which is kind of slow. So tonight's runs will be I'll be probably running my hundreds every rep around 13.7 to about 14.2 in that sort of range. So not fast. I'll be just cruising along. The most venomous snake, Ivy, is the inland taipan, the fierce snake. That is drop for drop, easily the most venomous snake in the world. That is a snake you do not want to get bitten by. But I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a really cool fact. It is the most venomous snake in the world, but it does not have a recorded death. It has never killed someone. So there you go. Gym, martial arts, yeah, 100-meter sprinter. Very familiar. My friends all know about him. I've told a lot of people about Joda. Hopefully that helps. Well, thank you, Ivy. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, be pretty cool to see Joda become quite famous here on YouTube. I know he obviously wasn't a famous racehorse, but he can most definitely be a famous horse on YouTube. 232 there. Just woke up. Well, thank you very much, Sizzle. I yeah, definitely appreciate that a lot. I'll try and stream a bit earlier tomorrow because I'm going to ride Joda tomorrow, so it'd be good to do that a bit earlier than today. It's my sister's birthday, my youngest sister's 18th birthday tomorrow, guys. So I think we may be going out for tea or something. So I'll need to get out and ride Joda early. 51 likes, there we go. You can run it in 14 maybe. That's all right, it's still probably faster than the average person when you take every person into account. Bella is, yes, that is correct, Bingo. It is where the Eureka Stockade was. Were you not here when I did my live stream at Sovereign Hill, Bingo? You might enjoy that one, actually. I'll have to go back there for you. 11 seconds, 100 is pretty fast. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's all right. If I can get myself like super fit, strong and fast, I'm pretty sure I can run it in about, well, my official PB is like 10.9, but I didn't really have a good prep leading into that. So I'm very, very confident that I can probably, like, I know this is ambitious and you guys might laugh, but I can most definitely get my time down to about a 10.5, 10.4, 10.5 over the 100. You have a good recovery from your injury. Thank you, Moon. It's been good. The osteo I've seen, Holly, I actually trained with her. She's been absolutely fantastic for my recovery. And she's actually held a lot of belief in me when I lost belief in myself so I could recover from it. So she sort of pushed me to keep going with it, keep trying, not give up. So yeah, if I do end up winning a big race one day, I'll definitely be giving a big thank you to her for getting my body right. The cobra is most dangerous. They kill the most. Yeah, that's right, Josh. I'd say, yeah, the cobras in India, Philippines, whatever, like all those sort of Southeast Asian countries, I should say. Black mamba would have to be up there as well. They're not necessarily, they're not the most venomous snakes, but they kill the most people because, the people there are like living on top of the snakes. They encounter people every single day, and obviously the lack of anti-venom there as well in those countries contributes to the amount of deaths that they have there. So yeah, the Australian snakes may be more venomous, but they don't kill nearly as many people. Seem to recall your Carrie. Yeah, thank you guys. Happy birthday to her. Not that she treats me very well, but yeah, happy birthday to her, and yeah, fingers crossed we have a good day for her. It was pretty funny in 2012. Her birth date was 12th of the 12th, 2012. It was yeah, pretty cool. Where am I from? I'm Buzzweight. I'm from Australia, Victoria, Australia. My closest capital city is Melbourne. Is a snake the most deadly? Okay, that's actually a good question, Ivy. So the inland taipan is obviously the most venomous snake in the world, but doesn't have a recorded death. This is because the inland taipan lives in a very, very secluded area. They don't come across people like ever, very, very rarely. Even when you go out looking for them to try and catch one or something, like even like experienced like people that work with snakes all the time and you know they want to get an inland taipan for whatever reason, you know, they struggle to find one. They spend 90% of their lives underground, actually. You know, they live in a, like if you go out, they're sort of like, shit, I forget the area. Like they're in Queen, like they're located in Queensland, like towards the like the middle of Australia, and it's just out there. No one lives there. No one ever goes there. So yeah, no one ever really gets bitten by them. The only recorded bites that they have had were people sort of that have had them in captivity that were silly with them. But in those instances, those people have always had the anti-venom to recover. Makes me the middle child. I'm the second oldest, so yeah, I'm one of the middle children, Sizzle. 10 anything's quicker than 99. Yeah, 100%, Josh. I'll tell you what, even running probably under 12 or under 13 really is probably quicker than 99% of the whole population if you take everyone into account. Yeah, okay, Bingo. I'll have to go back to Sovereign Hill for you. Stall gift, yeah, that's the goal, Josh. That is the goal race that I have in mind. I've got the handicap to do it. It's just I need to get myself fit, strong and fast again. Buried in your cemetery. He sure is, Bingo. Peter Laley is buried in the old Ballarat cemetery. If you can get time, you can possibly get to the Olympics. I don't think so anymore, Bell. I'm too old now. There's no chance of me making the Olympics anymore unless I change sports or something. But even then, yeah, I'm far too old to make it to the Olympics. They'll do it again. Deadly. Yeah, rattlesnakes are pretty dangerous, and rattlesnakes too. I've heard this was from Bill Collette himself. Rattlesnakes, if you get bitten by one of them, it takes like, you know, 40 plus vials of anti-venom to sort of reverse the effects of what's happening. Whereas at least with our Australian elapids, our Australian snakes, if you get bitten by one of them, most of the time, you know, 2 to 3 vials of anti-venom and you're fine. Yeah, it gives you a nasty, nasty bite, rattlesnakes do. Cobra's also in Egypt. Oh, the captain's here. Captain, I've just finished out with Joda, so I'm about to actually head to training. VF Commodore. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, they don't make these anymore, so yeah, it's sort of a museum piece these days, aren't they? The captain is here. Here he is, Captain Heartrate. He can tell you about Here's Matilda. Most rattlesnake bites are dry bites. Well, thank God, yeah, and that's the thing too about venomous snakes like that. They don't want to use their venom on you because that you're not prey to them. You're not yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're not prey to them. You know, they can't eat you. They know that you're too big for them to eat. So they don't really want to use their venom on you. They only want you to go away. You know, Josh Ross, who won the stall gift. Josh Ross, he's probably yeah, he'd have to be probably the most accomplished sprinter in Australian history. He was an absolute legend of the sport, Josh. I've never actually met him and I don't know him, but yeah, he's actually a sprinter that I looked up to growing up, Josh. So that's absolutely incredible. Yeah, if you do see him or speak to him, let him know that you're talking to someone that has a dream of winning the stall gift. Yeah, what a rat. Um, yeah, she was not a fun horse to try and swim. Thank you very much, Sizzle. That is very, very well. Yeah. It is a tough time for a lot of people being away from family and what have you. Um, but yeah. Thank you, Sizzle, and I hope you have a lovely night. And yeah, thank you for being a good mod. And hopefully you'll be back in tomorrow to see Joe to get ridden. So yeah, thank you very much, Sizzle. Sea snakes more deadly than land snakes. Disagree, Bingo. Completely disagree. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, Josh Ross. He was yeah, definitely a sprinter that I admired and looked up to when I was growing up. I think Josh Ross. He ran he's ran one of the quickest times ever by an Australian. I reckon he's broken. I'm sure that he's broken 10 seconds over the 100 meters before, actually. And I know he won the stall gift off scratch as well, which only two people have ever done, I think. Yeah, he was just an amazing athlete, an incredible athlete. Little bit, thank you very much. You have a good night too, little bit, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you here tomorrow. So yeah, thank you very much. Any YouTuber? Yeah, Moon. Like I said, uh, Bill Collette, the Venom Diaries. I watch that one a fair bit. He has a new episode every Tuesday. So yeah, I watch his YouTube channel a lot. Other than him, yeah, no, not really. Yeah, thank you, Sizzle. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate that. Yeah, see if you can check in tomorrow if you can. That'd be awesome. I'll be live for a little while, I guess, because my lives when I ride Joda usually go about 2 hours plus. Do you remember the name of the video? The man that was bitten by the red. I can't remember the name of the video. Sorry, Bingo. I'll go through and I'll try and find it again. What time? Well, 3 p.m. my time, so about 3.5 hours earlier than what I'm live right now. Anyway, guys, it's time for me to head off. Thank you very much for the awesome live stream. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you all a lot. You all support me more than I can ever ask. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. You're all amazing. Make sure you check in on someone if you haven't heard from them in a while. Check in, give them a phone call. Tell someone you love them. See, yeah, I'll try to, Quentin, but I have a pretty stacked day, so I'll see how I go. But yeah, I'll try and make it there. But look, guys, yeah, as we always say, yeah, have a lovely morning, night, afternoon, day, wherever you guys are in the world. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, thank you for making my channel and my stream what it is, guys. Hopefully you're all having a lovely Christmas, and yeah, make sure you check back in tomorrow because we'll be taking Joda for a spin. We'll take him for a ride. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys then. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll stop talking now. Good night, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.